Checks have difficult. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check, just like it happened right there. Learn stuff. Okay, hold on a second. You are going places. Doorway is going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Postcard. Oh, money. Gotta collect the coins. That 100 and something real in no time. 10 cents at a time.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant. Point to the flapping cloak. Someone left his cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Look like I could probably get bodied. Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Man. Let him have this moment of wonder.
His eyes trace the crane's contour, as if trying to memorize its majestic shape. Then he notices your gaze.
Yes. We were in the middle of something. Your cloak.
I am not trying that. Yeah, not right now.
Advanced race theory. Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Learning count for rhetoric raised to 5. +1 conceptualization. The mystery is mostly aesthetic. This seems like nothing but a good thing. I think maybe I'm automatically doing that one now. Okay. How do I get there? No way I'm jumping right there. Barrels are full of half full rainwater. I guess we'll finish the conversation of this cloak.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
What exactly are we doing up here?
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought that was our intention. Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He looks around, wind rustling his hair.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
You really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
This is the most giga-risky thing that will ever be riskied of the giga-risk. There's no way I'm getting double sixes on this. There's no way it's worth rolling. But I guess we can have a little bit of fun. We'll lose some health. Maybe we'll die. We'll save first just in case if we die, you know. We don't have to do like all this stuff all over again.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Right, I can't do it right now. Make the jump next time.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Get out of here. That was kind of close too. I think that was a 6 and a 5. Just one off. What's today? Monday? That was it, huh? I'm just happy I got the double sixes on the body, because honestly, no idea what I would do about the body. Can we slap these kids yet?
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You there, behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, Guttavittu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
These kids are so bad. Do you ever just think about today's youth? And then you see Kuno and his rabble running around, you're like, my goodness. This is really what has happened to this world. I've got some stuff to sell. I could probably make like $1.50 from all the stuff.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Oh, I want to sell stuff.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says your bottles clunk into the machine and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
I was close. $1.40. Ooh, can I afford the jacket now? I mean, I don't need the endurance anymore. Well, I probably need it later. Items. This card depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jam Rock. Okay. That is the photo. All right. I forget this guy's name, but let's show him how far we've come with our race theory.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
I think I know what the race enigma is.
And
Ah, dang. Maybe I should have did this better. Let's see. I guess we'll go with this. Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory.
look, babe. The minion of law is also a racist, but his racism is basic and rote. He thinks he has solved the great race enigma by describing a rote mechanism of scientific competition.
So unadvanced.
Woman looks half bored.
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think his phylum are the sole authors of race theory. An esoteric study reaching back to the ancient mass society of Pericarnassus over 4,500 years ago. Basic racist, I take pity on you. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad. Like a little boy who wants to go on the potty. I can press the button for you. It will open the door.
That's all I wanted.
Very well. You may enter the door once. Our race conversation here has concluded.
Finally. Let's go.
This is one of those situations where I kind of want to explore the right answer to that, but honestly, you know, I don't understand any of that conversation, and it's all just a negative thing anyway, so I'll just move on with my life. I don't know what door we open. This one? This one. Book La Fume. Standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model is on the name. The model name is on the back. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Every worker equals member of the board is written on the top of the flyer. And at the bottom, the union logo and demand democracy.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
Ilmara.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting to browse, or anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
See, this is a medium. Let's do it. I have faith. We need a 10, which means we just need to get 6 with 2 dice. 3 and 3, that's 50%.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everard.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Take another look at the note.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself, the drawer, slides shut smoothly.
Did I get the note? Nope. Oscard. Alright, I wanna order some food. Ooh. Some glasses? Radio is emitting strange buzzing sounds.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
What would I be calling? I want this one. This one. My coat.
The tarpaulin cloak is still hanging on the railing. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Shield you from the element. +1 shivers. Know thy neighborhood. What the? Sakofu is shivers. Tune in to the city. High-level shivers make you seem mad to the outside world. You listen to the city, you don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With low shivers, though you will seldom hear the city speaking to you, you cannot hear it. How can you ever save it? Whatever that means. I feel like I zoomed in a bunch, and apparently you can zoom out a lot. Collecting rainwater. These 3 packs of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Jesus. It was really sad. I must have been miserable.
Yes, this scene isn't exactly ripping with joy. Let's just move on.
Hold on, I have to collect all the bottles. What's the button here for collecting all? We're gonna be here for a while, folks. Zoom in. Boy Slice is probably like, this suckafu.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. You need to rest. Your body is aching. Getting in here has taken something out of you. Have a seat.
So this is where Renee works. I'm gonna have a look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
White pine trees are printed onto the screen, covering the look of forest and the something. With the stuff and stuff and the stuff and stuff. Alright, we are just moving.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marche. On. Arrête. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Just gotta have some faith in me. That's all. Gated industrial on the platform.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
You do? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Maybe there's contraband in there.
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
I'm opening the door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
What knocking on the door is gonna do. Thought maybe I could use it to get to the other side. Why I did it. The yard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. This speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. Is that locked or something? I don't know what's going on. Industrial size thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. Container sags. Container, container, container.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
Hi.
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
Does this order actually have Everything that I ordered?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people and scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer. Waiting for you, yeah, to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Oh. Apparently, Panera, I didn't set up my time for Panera Bread, and they're making my food right now, and it's going to be ready, like, right now. Whoops. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles merrily.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up, who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Something is off about this borscht. I'm going to look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
What's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Alright, man. You don't have to, just shove it in my face. Alright? Looking for the leader of the Dock Workers Union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs, then continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this man.
Oh, Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course.
He points to the 2 joint containers on your right. I'm out.
Bye-bye now.
I feel like the game's gonna crash every time I do a quick save. Crazy. Coffee in the giant thermos. It's still... Okay. Well, since I actually ordered my food at the wrong time, we're going to call it quits here. Right before I talk to this guy. This guy looks like we're going to get into some stuff. And, I got to be ready for the stuff before I start getting into the stuff. I don't want my food to get cold or my drink or my food to get jacked either because, we can't be having none of that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific, to continue with some more Disco Elysium. It's a weird, very, very weird game, but it's also kind of intriguing. It's kind of cool having all of these thoughts in your mind just talk to you and be like, you're being really silly right now. Or you should totally go down the rabbit hole and explore this. And, you know, you can just fight back those thoughts, or you can indulge in those thoughts, and it's very, very interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time I see you. Peace. Okay, so I was over here, and this is some interesting stuff right here. This is what I used to do for a living, people. I found myself a bug. A very interesting bug. An extremely interesting bug. And it's 100% repeatable. And it's sending me back to where I like the exit that I've gone to most recently. Super, super interesting.